Hey there, welcome to my vlog, Tales from the Cougar's Den. Today's video log is about packing. My motto is I never check a bag when flying, I never have more than one bag in a carry-on for cruises, and even for car travel, I usually only have one bag, one small bag, and maybe my purse. So for this trip, it's a business trip. I will be gone for 2.5 days. I need something semi-professional for the board meeting, and I'll have a couple of receptions that I'm attending, as well as a casual outfit for if I decide to go out to the mall and go shopping, or maybe head down to the bar with coworkers for a drink. So without further ado, let's get into it. So these are the bags that I've brought for my 2.5 day trip. I usually bring a tote bag of sorts because I bring all my stuff in my purse, and that's the black Gucci bag that you see on the left. And then I have a carry-on underseat bag as well as the accompanying bag. Here is everything that I brought for my 2.5 day business trip. We have 2 dresses. One is a longer dress, black. One is a shorter tent dress, black, and a beige jacket that has some flaps, long sleeves, so I could wear the jacket with both dresses. Makes it nice and easy. And then I brought 3 pairs of shoes. So the idea is that I would wear my heels to the business meeting and wear my flat to both of the receptions. And then of course I have my underwear there, and my dirty clothes bag. I always carry a dirty clothes bag. I have a pair of invisible socks. I love those. I actually have a pair on with my tennis shoes that I'm wearing back, a scarf. I actually brought 3 scarves. This is a jacket. So I always bring a t-shirt. So there's my t-shirt and a pair of shorts. And this was actually the outfit that I drove down in. And so it's a long sleeve black shirt and some tight sweatpants. I always bring a pair of flip-flops that I use for my house shoes because I do not like walking on hotel carpet, even high-end hotel carpet. And I also use those as my swimsuit shoes when I bring a swimsuit. I didn't this time. I brought an extra t-shirt there, and then my pajamas are there with a robe. I always travel with a robe. I always travel with a little purse because I don't always want to take my big purse. And this is my jewelry pouch. I love this jewelry pouch. It has little compartments, and maybe I'll do a separate video on that. And then the jewelry that I wore to the meeting and the cuff there. So I always bring my iPad. That's my iPad mini, a travel umbrella, my Beats headphones. This is my bag that I keep my extra business cards, permanent markers, pens, things that I need for work, name bag. So this book is actually the ABCs of Life. It is a very little book, but it's by my BFF, Dr. Adrienne Berry, and it's just a nice thing to just read before you go to bed. My charger for my laptop, which my laptop is currently on the side table, and so I'll pack that. The mouse for the laptop, and then my laptop bag that my laptop goes in. Try to bring a couple of healthy snacks. I like apples and some granola bars, and then this is actually my purse. Now when I fly, I only am allowed 2 items. I'm allowed my carry-on and then my personal items. So I normally don't take an extra purse. I just pack everything in my personal item. For my toiletries, I have my bag that is kind of my everything bag. I'll do an extra video on this too, but it just has everything that I could possibly need. This is my toiletry bag. This is actually a roller case. So when you buy hard rollers at the store, this is the bag that it comes in. It makes it nice when you fly because it's all transparent. It holds a lot more things than those bags you can buy at the store. I actually got this off of another YouTuber's video. And then this is my makeup. This is pretty much the makeup I use every day. I keep it rather simple. And then if I'm traveling for any particular reason where I'm going to need to dress up a little bit more, then I'll put some extra makeup in there. My toothbrush, this is my medicine that I have. So I take vitamins every day, as well as some prescription meds. I actually got this at a conference, and it's just the perfect size for 7 days. And then if I'm traveling less than that, I use the other compartments for just some extra ibuprofen, extra acetaminophen, and things like that. And then this is my night guard that I do. I go to the best dentist in Tallahassee, Florida, Dr. McKeever Erst, And the night guard is going to help keep my smile nice and pretty and keep me from clenching my teeth at night, so I travel with that. So just another quick overview of everything that I packed for 2.5 days. So now what I will do is I am going to pack everything up. All right, so this is my luggage. Again, it's got all these different compartments. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is open up the outside piece. And this chunky necklace I'm going to put out there because it doesn't fit in any other bag. So I just stick it right there, and it's good and safe, and then close it. So then the next thing I'm going to do is open. You know, I've actually been considering cutting this because that's the only flaw in this bag. This is a Travel Smith bag, and while I like it, this part doesn't stay open, and I kind of hate that. But anyway, so in here I'm going to put my underwear and bras. So I just fold it up, put the underwear. I don't have many left. I always bring a pair of sleeping socks, so those are there. Those are my invisible socks. I wore a pair here and there in the dirty clothes, and I already have those. And then this is my body slimmer. Ladies over 40 and some under 40 always travel with a body slimmer. Just makes you feel better under your clothes. So I'm going to save that for last. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you how I folded my clothes. So everything is folded, kind of rolled, basically. So it's rolled up, and then it's going to fit in here and all lay down, and it'll all fit fine. So this is my robe, so I'm going to fit that in here on the side, and then my PJs, and I always bring a sleeping bra with my PJs. So I'm going to put that in there, and I try to pack in between the bars, if you can see that, in between the bars, and lay everything flat. So the next thing I'm going to pack is the outfit that I rode in, which was this one, which I really could have worn again, but you know, sometimes I just want to wear a different outfit. And so that's those sweatpants, and again, everything is rolled, and the shirt that went with that. So that's all sitting and laying in there. You can see it, and I'll show you at the end. So then the extra t-shirt I told you I had, I'm laying that in here. I'm actually going to fold that one more time. Put that in there. And then the shorts, lay that down. And then the t-shirt that I brought, I'm going to put that on top of my robe there, and still have plenty of room there. And so here are my pajama bottoms, which I left out. So I'll just stick them right there, no problem. Right there, okay. Then my jacket, as you can see, I rolled it up. And I'm going to put that in here, and I'll put it on this side on top of the sweatpants there. And then here's the first dress. It's laying there. Here's the second dress. It's laying there perfectly. Then here is my body slimmer. I'm going to put that over here. I was going to put it in the corner, but I'm going to put that over here. These are my flip-flops that I use as my house shoes and my beach shoes and swim shoes. I just always keep them in this bag. And there's a zipper piece here, so I'm going to put these in here to kind of keep them separate. I also have a bag of dirty clothes. So these are my clothes that I wore for my trip, and I am actually just going to sit those right there. There's a little space right there where I'm going to sit those. Then I told you I packed scarves. Well, one scarf and my jacket I'm going to use in the car with me when I go back, in case it gets a little chilly. And I think my scarf is just like a security blanket. I don't know. I have to have it. I always have a scarf on. So anyway, there's that. So my scarf, I have these little hooks. So I'm just going to stick it in there just because I'm using the hooks. This scarf will go in last. All right, so the next thing I'm going to put in are my shoes. I pack my shoes in shoe bags because I don't like the bottom of my shoes, or the side of my shoes for that matter, touching my clothes. So they're always in shoe bags. I got these shoe bags in New York on a girls trip. So I'm going to put this pair of shoes in here, and I put them in there pretty good. And then these are my heels. And so I'm going to put those in there, right in that opening, which is perfect. Okay, and then my third pair of shoes I actually have on. My tennis shoes. All right, so the next thing I'm going to pack is my jewelry. Again, I carry my luggage on, so I don't have to worry about whether my jewelry is with me or not. So that goes in this little part right there, all the way at the bottom. And then I told you I always carry a little extra purse. This is actually a Coach purse that I got at an outlet so many years ago I can't even remember, but it is a great little black purse, and I guess as you can see everything I pack is in a pretty much the same color theme, and I do that so that everything can be interchanged, and then I do a little bit different stuff with my jewelry, but I'll show you what's in my jewelry bag at some point, but not in this video. Alright, so I'll put my purse here and it lays very nicely right there, and then this was the cuff bracelet that I packed, and so that will go right there. And I had my extra scarf that I packed, and so I'm gonna, actually I have room to fold this. I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I am. So I have room to fold this one time and put that here. And then the only thing that I'm gonna put in here that I didn't when I traveled here are my Beat headphones, because they fit right there. So everything that I packed is now in this suitcase. This suitcase came with packing cubes, and sometimes I use packing cubes and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Most of the time I roll my clothes the way that I showed you, and sometimes in a roll. Most of the time I roll it flat, just like I showed you, and everything fits in here. If I had to, I could also get my toiletries in here and my makeup in here and put everything else in my second carry-on, and now I'm ready for an airline flight. Don't have to check any bags. So we'll zip this one up here. So this bag is ready to go. All done. So the next thing I'm going to do is pack the little carry-on. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to show you how I put everything else into the second bag, and this is the second bag that was sold with the Travel Smith luggage that you can see over there. So it is called a backup bag, so you're supposed to kind of carry it, and if you need it, use it, but I use it when I travel, because you just put everything in here. And like I said, if I had to, I could even fit my purse in here and everything else. So the first thing that I'll put in here, of course, I will have my laptop, go Rattlers, that I'll put in here once I finish using it. And then this is that bag I was telling you that had all the different stuff in it. I'll do a separate video on this bag so I can show you what I keep in there, but just don't forget anything. I've got nail clippers, files, nail polish remover, everything in here. So I'll put that in here. Then I'll put my toiletries in here, and then my makeup. I'm probably going to start looking for another bag for this because I carry a little bit more than I started out with, but I do like it being clear because I can see everything in there, so I'll put that in there. And then my charger cords. I guess you can tell I like clear bags so I can see everything. And then this is the mouse to my computer, so I'll put that in there and close that up. Put that in there. And then my toothbrush and my medicines, put that in there. And then my umbrella, I always carry that. Told you about my business cards. Isn't that a cute little monogram? And this is my iPad. Shout out to Delta Sigma Theta. Ooh. And my work papers here. So I'll put that in here. And my night guard. Put a pretty tooth. Another shout out to Dr. Ernst. And then my book I was telling you about that I read before I go to bed, or maybe in the morning, or maybe during the day. Dr. Adrian, ABCs of Life. You got to get it, Amazon. So I've got 2 apples. I've already eaten one, so I brought 3. And then I had a granola bar because when I get ready for my business trips and we have our board meetings, you know, I get up in just enough time to get down there and get coffee. So I'll have a little granola bar in case it runs late and I need to have a little extra full fuel. Put that there. And then my laptop will go in here when I get finished. And I'll just slide that in here. So now I've got this bag that is ready to go. And my suitcase that is ready to go. And I'm all set. I could easily, between these 2 bags, pack for a week. Very easily. And fly and not have to check anything. Tales from the Cougar's Den, lifestyle vlog. I'm Sika Rose. Thanks for being with me today, and look for my other videos. If you like the video, hit subscribe, hit like in the comments. Take care.